youth runner here with the great Eliot Traxler from Amador. He's the ringleader out here, not only in performance but in energy, just uplifting everybody in both the shot put and the discus competition. Early morning today, 165.4, 50.39, and then 58 and a half, 17.69. But oh, how tasty that sixth round was in the shot put. Nothing but respect for the great Omar Soufi and a 7-foot PR, but I think it might have been a tick above, maybe closer to 60. But we know that those are gonna be there. It's only early April. Just what are the emotions about, especially those, the last 3 rounds on the shot put? It seemed like you really found another level.
Oh yeah, shot put's great, man. I mean, I threw a PR earlier this year, 59.8. It was great. Been working for that 60-foot throw. Hopefully it's coming soon. Third round, that third round of the finals, I just felt, I just wanted to go for it. And that fifth round as well, I was just like, if I go for it and scratch it, then I scratch it. That's just what happens. But, went for a sixth round and watched it. But we'll come back. Feeling very excited. I always love throwing shot put, and that disc competition as well. Energy was low. I haven't really been hitting disc all year, but I'm excited. First meet of the year I threw against McKay Madsen. That was a great competition. Hats off to him. He's a great competitor to throw against. But I'm just excited for PRs all season and just hitting it hard. Senior year, hitting it hard.
I appreciate you being so authentic and so transparent about the energy, right? Because I mean, really never in any other high school invitational in your career you're going to be asked to get out and be in an elite field in a discus like that at 9 o'clock in the morning, right? But the fact that you built throughout the competition, just if we're being just completely honest and transparent, like even for an elite athlete like you that just is has so much emotion and so much passion and adrenaline, how challenging is that to get up and get after that early?
There's always that saying where it only takes one throw, and that rings true, man. You always got to focus on next throw, best throw. That's the mentality. And threw a very low mark at the in the second round. Scratched the first round one, which could have been very much better than all mine, but it's whatever. You got to move on from a meet like this. I know I can throw farther, and I'm excited for the next meets to come. It's going to be awesome.
Do you prefer disc before shot before disc?
There's a toss-up all season. When I was throwing at the beginning of the year at John Godina, they threw the shot first, then disc last, and I think I did better in disc in that meet because I threw shot first, but it's also been a toss-up, so who knows? I mean, I like throwing shot more than I like throwing disc, but obviously got to take the good with the bad, and both events are awesome. I love throwing, and who knows? I think probably disc first. I'd probably prefer disc first. Since,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, when you know that you've always got a potential 59 plus shot in your back pocket, it's like, okay, even if things don't go A+ letter perfect in the disc, you know that you can that you can always summon up something special in the shot.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not even that as much as it is. It's just throwing in general is just it's such a toss up on how you're feeling today. But no excuses aside, no excuses for being, as poor attitude or anything like that. So gotta keep positive. And that's I figured that out more this year. Last year was a little rocky, but gotta keep that positive mindset.
I appreciate you talking about you being a Northern California star coming down to Southern California. John Godina, obviously, even today, even though he's not here because he's coaching his own Sherman Oaks Notre Dame athletes elsewhere, but the great Nick Garcia, he has his fingerprints all over this. Obviously, he's been working with Omar, 7-foot PR. Obviously, he has so much respect and sees so much potential in you. Wants you to be part of those competitions, with McKay and Benjamin and and Omar and all these guys. What is having someone who is A, so knowledgeable, but B, so passionate about the throwing events and wanting to create platforms for all, the state meet will sort itself out, right? But during the regular season, he wants to make, the shot and the disc, focus, highlight events, because when we have athletes like you, like McKay, like Benjamin Lingenfelder, like Omar Soufi, like Asa Johnson, like Jasleen Massey, let's provide a stage, let's provide a showcase for them. How much does that mean to you?
Nick Garcia, what an incredible coach. My dad takes a lot of inspiration from him. He makes incredible athletes from, likes of Cade Moran to Kai Dynas and to, anyone who's been through his program has.
And then even his own athletes athletes at
even
Notre
his
Dame
own
with
athletes.
Asia and April.
Asia Johnson and April, they've been, April, she threw incredible discus and shot put as well as Asia. They were amazing athletes, and it just goes off the show that this guy wants the sport to live as long as they can. I feel like Southern California, it brings the heat. I feel like Northern California, we got to fire right back. So, I have my dad coaching me. He doesn't have, a bunch of, a lot of athletes. I go to an extremely small school,
right.
being a public school, 600 people at my school.
Yeah.
But, he makes do with what he can, and I'm just glad to be there. He's amazing. I love my dad. Love my dad.
Awesome, man. We love watching you. Like I said, he's the ringleader. He's bringing everybody up. Wants to bring the best performance out of everybody in the disc and then shot, and obviously results in victory today in the discus and fourth in the shot. But obviously, like I said, tantalizing 6th round. Can't wait to see where that becomes an official mark and he surpasses 60 feet. Eliot, great job today. Stay healthy. Best of luck going forward.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.